كلا إنها تذكرة فمن شاء ذكره في صحف مكرمة مرفوعة مطهرة.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, you are once more tuned in to this Quranic reading course. Learn how to read the Quran from scratch, from the beginning, correctly with tajweed. In today's episode, we will be focusing on lesson 9. But before we move on to lesson 9, let us recap lesson 8. In lesson 8, we completed letters 11 to 20, dealing with tanween, fathatain, kasratain, and dhammatain. Right, on your homework notes, we had to look at few examples, but we will focus on the mixed examples, those examples carrying the an, in, and un. So let us look at letters 11 to 12 with those examples. The very first one was wa'adhun. So the dhun, we pronounce this as dhun. Next example, jawazin. Where's the kasratain? In the last letter, zin. Jawazin. Third example, harisun. So in spelling we got the alif, but it's sun. So you got dhun, zin, and sun. Next example, fuyashun. Shun is the dhammatain, the tanween. And the last example is nazighan. Ghan is fathatain, tanween, unsound. Right, let's do the reading phase. The very first one will be wa'adhun, wa'adhun, jawazin, jawazin, harisan, harisan, fuyashun, fuya and then shun, fuyashun. And the last example is nazighan, nazighan. Right, so these are the 11 letters which we completed last week. We move on to lesson 9, which is the new lesson for today in the recognition phase, phase 1. And we want to complete the lesson on tanween, on fathatain, kasratain, dhammatain. So we focus on letters 21 to 30 for today. These are the last 10 letters from the Arabic alphabet. Right, this is what we need to do from the letter fe. Letter fe or fa as we know it, fa, up to the letter te or ta, which is the round ta, the ta marbuta. These are the 10 letters in green which we want to complete today, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so we are busy with tanween, the an, in, and un, that is the sound it gives. For reading purposes, again, remember to know the sound when you see the symbol or the sign is of most importance. So let's learn. Letter number 21, which is the letter fe. When we put fathatain, it becomes fan. Kasratain, fin. And dhammatain, fun. Fan, fin, fun. Only the fan is written with alif, 2 letters in writing, 1 in pronunciation. Letter number 22 is a letter qaf. When we pronounce with fathatain, it's qan, qin, kasratain, and qun for dhammatain. So qan, qin, qun. Letter number 23, we've got kan. Now what is the difference between the two? Look at the top one is qan, the bottom one is kan. The first one on top is spelled with a Q, which comes out more from the throat, qan. And kan is coming out less from the throat. There isn't too much of emphasis on kan. So the bottom one is kan, fathatain, kin, kasratain, and kun for dhammatain. Kan, kin, kun. Letter number 24 is a letter lam. When we put fathatain on top of it, now look at this shape of it. It's lan written with the alif. The other letters, the alif stand out quite clear as you normally know it. Here the alif, the shape of the alif is a little bit different. So here we say lan, kasratain lin, and dhammatain is lun. Lan, lin, lun. The next letter, letter number 25, which is the letter mim. Fathatain man, man. Kasratain min, and dhammatain mun. Man, min, mun. Number 26, letter 26, noon. Nun for fathatain, nin for kasratain, and nun for dhammatain. Nun, nin, nun. 27, the letter waw. Fathatain one, kasratain win, and dhammatain hun. One, win, hun. Letter number 28 is the letter he. This is the small he, the one who is letter he, han. That one comes right in the beginning amongst letters 1 and 10. This one there's less emphasis compared to the big one, the big he and the small he. So there's two ways we normally write it. So let us look how we'll pronounce it with fathatain. Han, han at the bottom. Hin in the middle, kasratain. Hin at the bottom, kasratain. Hun and dhammatain on top, and hun dhammatain at the bottom. Han, hin, hun. Letter number 29 is the letter ye or ya as we know it. With fathatain we say yan, kasratain yin, and dhammatain is yun. Yan, yin, yun. The final letter for today, letter number 30, which is the letter te, same as but the shape of this one is different, pronunciation is the same. The round ta, ta marbuta. Fathatain becomes tan, without an alif it's spelled. Tin, kasratain, and tun, dhammatain. Tan, tin, tun. So alhamdulillah, these are letters 21 to 30 which must be learned with the fathatain, kasratain, and dhammatain. Right, now let us look at some of those examples from letters 21 to 30. The very first example in the call-out phase is li, fan. Fan is the tanween. Fatha, kasra, fathatain. Li, fan. These are all examples with an. Next one, ma, nan. Nan is the fathatain, the tanween. Example number 3, baqaratan. The second surah of the Quran, Baqarah. So baqaratan. Number 4, ajalan. Again, look at the lan here, how it's spelled. Lam, and then you've got the last letter is the alif in writing, which becomes lan. The last example is ha, ka, man. Mim with alif, man. Fathatain. Right, reading out phase. The reading phase. Here we will say, let us read the with the li and then say fan. Ali, fan. Ali, fan. First two letters, thama and then nan. Thama, nan. Thama, nan. Baqa, baqa together, and then ra with tan. Baqa, ratan. And if the learner is able to read baqara together, all the better. Baqara and then tan. But initially it might take time. Read two letters at a time. Baqaratan. Ajalan. So aja and then lan. Ajalan. The last example, hakaman. Hakaman. Now I'm going to read from the right at the bottom. Alifan. Thamanan. Baqaratan. Ajalan. Hakaman. So look at the difference. Next examples, all centered around in. So alifin, alifin, thamanin, call out phase. بقرة أجل حكم. Now let's look at the reading phase. ألف ثمن بقرة أجل. And last example, حكم. Now let's look from the right. ألف ثمن بقرة أجل حكم. So all of these examples, as we can observe, they end in kasratain. Now we look at examples which end in dhammatain. Alifun, fanfin, fun, alifun, thamanun, alifun, call out phase, thamanun, call out phase, baqaratun, ajalun, hakamun. Right. Now once we've got the call out phase, let's do the reading phase. Alifun, alifun, thamanun, thamanun. So first I read thama, then nun, and then I try and read it together. Thamanun, thamanun. Baqaratun, baqaratun, baqaratun. Ajalun, ajalun. Hakamun, hakamun. I'm going to read from the right now at the bottom. Alifun, thamanun, baqaratun, ajalun, hakamun. Now finally we look at examples that are mixed with an, in, as well as un. The very first one, call out phase, ra, ma, yan, ra, ma, yan. Next example, a, la, mun, a, la, mun. So you got yan, then you got mun. Sabaqin, qin, this is kasratain. Bararatin, bararatin, this is again kasratain. And the last example, darakan, this is kan with fathatain. Right. So you can see all those are mixed. The first one now, reading phase. Ramayan, alamun, sabaqin, bararatin, darakin. Again, ramayan, alamun, sabaqin, bararatin, darakan. Alhamdulillah, those are the examples of the last 10 letters of the Arabic alphabet. We can access and look at the homework, learn those last 10 letters with tanween, and complete the homework. Until next week, when you tune in to channel 347, inshallah ta'ala, we will be doing lesson 10 from myself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
إنها تذكرة فمن شاء ذكره في صحف مكرمة مرفوعة مطهرة كلا إنها تذكرة فمن شاء